I didn't stream yesterday considering the fact that Bitcoin took a little bit of a hit and I didn't trade. You know, sometimes it's just better to wait. You have to know when to trade, and it's also very important to know when not to trade. We're gonna keep this live stream very short because not much is going on right now. There are not, at least I cannot find any great leverage positions that I would take at this very moment. We took 3 trades, XRP, CRV, and BTC. And right now it is still very uncertain whether or not we are going to continue the bull run that we had over the course of the past couple weeks. Bitcoin, this is my pitchfork. I've been looking at this for a long time. Most of you will probably be familiar with it. We're not quite at our target yet, which should be this first trend line that we've got going on over here, about 25,000 USD. Let's zoom in and see what we got today. Obviously gonna remove the pitchfork. Currently in the logarithmic chart. Just so you know, in order to change it to logarithmic on the right bottom, you can click log and it will switch to logarithmic. Couple things are going on right here. First of all, we're gonna measure the retrace. We had about a 20% retrace so far. And very important to know, in the previous bull run, we always had 30% retraces. Now, we might not get 30% retraces anymore. It is my belief that the more Bitcoin matures and the more this market matures, the less violent moves we will see. So perhaps we could just stick here at 70% and be done with it. I'm not entirely sure yet. What I do know is that if we take this entire move, like this leg down, and we measure it up with our Fibonacci tool, you can see that we did manage to get back to the 618, which of course is the most, it's the most vital pivot point. The 618 is the strongest Fibonacci level. You can see that in the past, this is set for a good, oh, please excuse me, support resistance area. So that is going to be our task for now. For Bitcoin, we have to break this area, currently situated at around 18,200 USD. Now, if we crack that, obviously we will take out this high as well. Now, second, let me just get this done. My second view would be that we create one more leg to the downside, and this would be to complete this cycle, at least in my eyes, this bearish market cycle that could take us down to the 618, currently situated on 15,500 USD, 15,500, 50,800, something like that. So yeah, we might get another leg down. Not entirely too sure about that. I will keep you guys updated as we go, of course, on my Discord. If you're not in my community yet, make sure to join up, guys. It's completely free. It's in the link down below. Just click the website, click sign up, and it will take you to Discord, and you will be all set. Next thing we're gonna check is XRP. XRP had a good run up. I'm sorry for the mess on this chart, guys. Obviously, I also chart. I'm not live streaming. Our entry was about 45 cents. We still are at this level. We managed to retrace all the way back to our entry and are currently holding nicely above it. Same story as with Bitcoin. We might get one more leg down. Not really too sure. I don't think Ripple will get one more leg down. I think we are just going to hold here, and we are going to continue to our next target. It's currently situated at 98 cents. Now, I came to this target very simple, by putting a trend-based Fibonacci extension over this chart, and this trend-based Fibonacci extension took us, 98 cents, could be a little bit lower, 95. It doesn't really matter. You know, as far as targeting goes, I'd say pick 95. It's a little bit closer to where we currently are. Okay, so we basically are playing the waiting game now. Not much else going on. I really want to show you guys CRV. So CRV, Obviously, we didn't break down, didn't quite expect that, to be honest. But it just is how it is, you know, like we cannot change what happened. So this trade, this is where we took our entry, about 47 cents. There's also a group of people that took entry later. They might have entered at different positions. What I want to show you guys here is that we did break this resistance turned support. So this used to be resistance, obviously turned support back then, and we broke back down. And I think today or tomorrow we have to take this back out. If the price just manages to hover across the support now turned resistance and goes down further from here, I would consider this a loss position and sell it. I see a very good chance for this to actually recover. Would make this a little bit of a fake out, which is in line with the expectations. You know, like a lot of assets have fake outs. Dumps like this are not uncommon before great bullish runs. Gonna take this off the log chart. So if we do manage to get back up above this resistance, and it will turn support, then we can look further towards targets of 113, maybe even 120, and who knows how high from there. Obviously, CRV did go down a long way. We have a long way to go. Currently, if we take this previous peak that we had, we could potentially see a climb of 680%. Of course, this is pure speculation. We're first going to have to see how we fare against the current resistance. So yeah, those are the three positions that we have now. The last thing I would really like to do is check out the total 2 chart. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. It's calculated by TradingView over many altcoins. Yeah. Let me just take you to the daily. There we go. As you can see, we did manage to break out of this forming triangle a little bit earlier than I expected, but that's fine. You know, it doesn't mean anything. After we broke out, we held for like a couple weeks actually, since August, I'd say. We managed to hold above resistance turned support. And, you know, by the looks of it, things are looking extremely fine today. I'd say we are up and we are ready to go to higher highs and possibly to new all-time highs. If I take this chart to the logarithmic chart, I expect that, you know, we should see something in the trend of what we've seen before. So if we just copy and paste this over here, you can see that we've got a long way to go. Now, obviously, we're not going to those levels, so I'm just going to flatten this a bit. But this is pretty much, I'm sorry for the mess here. I'm having a little bit of lag. I'm not sure how this can happen at the moment, but there we go. I'm going to have to zoom this in. Please excuse me for a second. Also, if you have coin requests, you can post them on Discord. So if you want me to go over a certain asset, feel free to ask me on Discord. There's a channel there called Coin Requests. So yeah, this is what I have in mind for now. Total market cap is looking really good from here. Obviously, we're going to have to take out this big resistance here, which is situated at 263.8 billion. But I believe that it shouldn't take too long. And once we pass this, like this whole area here, there's like so little volume. I don't think this will really matter in stopping us from taking out higher highs. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I wish you happy trading.